Hello everyone, I was tagged in to do a manga video tag by Mr. NZ Anime Manga himself, and you want to be tagged as well, you are more than welcome to join in with the tag itself. You can join in the comment section down below, or if you want to do a video about it, then go right ahead. Now we have 11 questions, although I've already answered the last one for the tagging, so you guys can do that, so I will answer the rest of the 10 for you guys and all that. And being asked me, what was the first volume of manga you ever owned? Now, for me, one of my favorites and all that I was very glad to own was Bleach Volume 48. This was the first one I got. Technically, I bought a bunch of them at the same time. I bought this, Volume 47, Volume 46, and I also as well bought the first two 3-in-1 volumes for Bleach at that time. So I kind of went in because I didn't know that like the bookstore that we had in the other side of town actually had manga, and I got really excited and I had like some birthday money and I just bought a ton of Bleach on there, and I was like, oh yeah, this was the time where I didn't read too many series on that. I think at that point on that I was now about to get into One Piece. I think I was like midway through Naruto. I think I was still watching the anime at that point, the original Naruto, and Bleach was the one I was mainly caught up to, literally caught up at during the whole big massive time skip was now about to happen before the Fullbringer stuff happened in Bleach. So I was really excited about that. So I love this one because I had to pick this one up immediately because I love this color so much of Aizen, and it just says on the fucking back of the volume, God is dead. I mean, that's something to say literally about that. What is your favorite manga in your collection? Probably is going to have to be Gintama. I adore the series to the fucking T. I love it. I had such a big passion for the series and all that. It's amazing. It's amazing. And trust me, I'll mention a little bit more later on. What is the most expensive manga in your collection? Probably going to be the Raid Master Volume 6. I got this alongside with 7 and 10, and I think this, like, honestly, it's not that like expensive if you think about it. It was about £20 considering how much this actually goes up for nowadays, which I will get into very, very shortly. Is there any manga in your collection you regret buying? I have no shame. I'm sorry. What manga in your collection are you the most proud of? Although, like, mainly not like a single volume and all that, like the one I guess I'm probably the most proud of in its own way is because probably the fairy tale stuff, mainly because that's the one I'm generally up to date with all the volumes. I own like every single current volume of Fairy Tail out right now. Near Bleach, I'm like missing around about like 8 volumes of Bleach. I've got all the Claymore. I would love it though if I did have all of Berserk. That was the one that I kind of wanted to go. But I liked, apart from that, I'm kind of happy with what I've got with Raid Master at the moment. I've got like over like 75% of the series, and most of that is very out of print and all that, which goes into how do you organize your manga collection? Well, as I managed to get the camera into this position, as you can clearly see and all that, I have 2 bookshelves and all that with all my amiibos from Nintendo. I also have some Pop Vinyl figures as well. I have Godzilla, I have the Ice King, I have some Tails figures up there, I have Naruto, I have all my Fairy Tail is in there, and I do like to showcase a couple of volumes on there. Like I have that at the moment. I have Black Clover and I have Berserk on there. On the second volume of the shelf, that is all of my Bleach volumes on there, with SAO on there, SAO 2, all the boxes on there, with Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, my PS4, PS3 controllers, and then this is where it gets a little bit messy because the third shelf on the down there is where I have all of my Raid Master volumes alongside with Monster Soul. That's kind of where I wanted to be the Hiro Mashima shelf slightly on there. But I have a couple of volumes in Nisekoi, I have the SAO novels, I have the Gintama volumes, I have the 7 Noragami volumes, I have 6 Seraph at the End volumes, I have Tokyo Ghoul, Terra from Mars, and Gangster in there. And if you can clearly see in all that, I have the Akame ga Kill collection box there, and the Gurren Lagann. And at the bottom, that is all of my anime that I have down there with Bleach, a couple of PS3 games, and then getting onto the other side of the manga shelf on there, I have Solia, which you can barely see on there. I have Attack on Titan volumes up to volume 18 I'm up to with that. I have my One Punch Man volumes, which I'm up to date with at the moment. My Akame volumes, I have 2 of the Barrage volumes, I have 1 Kenshin, 1 Taizai volume, all up to date with the Magi volumes, apart from the last 2. I think I'm 2 behind on Magi World Trigger, Kill la Kill, and then after that on the second shelf, which is very long and I have all my Naruto on there, everything that's up to date and all that, including the second box set, which is down there as well, which is about, I would like to say, like 2/3 of that. I'm missing like the last box set of Naruto. Blue Exorcist, No Longer Human, Flowers of Evil is all down there. Second box of Naruto volumes on there. PS4, that's all you need to know about that. And after that, that's a bunch of like DVDs, Blu-rays, TV box sets like Game of Thrones, and as you can clearly see at the bottom, it is my Claymore box set, which all of those other 27 volumes on there. Whew, that was quite a bit, wasn't it? Yeah, I am very stickler for buying manga a lot, and that isn't even talking about some of the stuff that I haven't even got on the shelf because I haven't got any room at the moment, and that's including the Musume volumes, that's including Yu-Gi-Oh!, that's including like a Xiao volume, and like some, I think another Solia volume, and like some other stuff on there, and not even including the Rurouni Kenshin Omnibuses I have, and Vagabond, but that's pretty much my entire collection right there. What is one out-of-print manga that you wish you had in your collection? Honestly, as I've kind of mentioned it, like, as I am kind of, I had a big bias with, like, kind of, like, Raid Master. I grew up with it in my childhood. The one I would say is that I would absolutely adore to have all of Raid Master. Like, those volumes being, like, published by Tokyopop. Good fucking luck getting that. That was, like, good luck getting that and the Dead Man Wonderland volumes back in the day, because those were the hardest things to get. Luckily, Dead Man Wonderland was republished, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, that was the one where I was like, oh, I really want to get those ones, but very hard time trying to get them without paying a ridiculous price on them. As I was saying earlier though, with like some of these Raid Master volumes, I believe Volume 7 and Volume 6 are like some of the rarest ones I have, and I do know, even if it's not these volumes, that there are about 3 volumes in that collection I have right now that fetch for about £120 each, which probably would equal up in dollars about $150. Like, they are ridiculously priced because they are so rare and there's so little of them in actual real good mint condition, and even these are a bit, like, they're used and they're a bit bad and all that. These are probably some of the higher quality Raid Master volumes that you are going to get. What is one manga that you wish to be translated into your native language? Although this is cheating a bit since it was slightly translated, I would absolutely love for Gintama to come back. I would love them to continue retranslating the manga. For years and years and years, we've had to rely on fan translations. They're doing over 3/4 of the entire series and all that, as like they like from what we saw with Viz, they pretty much did about like 20 volumes of that, and we've since gone into 6 seasons, did these and all that, and it's like ridiculous how much we've gone into it. Omnibuses or single volumes? Now, I actually do have some omnibuses, as I'll show here. I really do like these Vagabond ones. They are gorgeous, and I do love the Jojoniums. I think they're such high quality, and I love the quality of them. I will always be a single volume guy. I think they look nicer, especially like with the color coordination and all that. I really like how my Magi volumes look because they're all different colors of rainbow, and I love that. I think that's really nice. And normally when you get an omnibus, a lot of the time, or a single, like with a single volume, especially single volumes seem to be like higher quality paper. That's just how it is, and it doesn't feel like it's going to break in your hands. But if you are lucky, you will get like some high quality omnibuses, like the Rurouni Kenshin ones and these Vagabonds ones. These are very sturdy stuff and all that, and they are really good to read, and I've read through these ones countless times, and they're fantastic. What is one underrated or unknown manga would you recommend to others? I would always recommend Devilman. I've been a fucking preacher to that for a very long time. It's what inspired Berserk, and you guys know me, I am a huge fan of Berserk, as I've recently caught up to the manga recently, and it's the thing that started one of my favourite series on there, like I'm currently reading right now, and it's a fantastic thing. And that is all, guys. Thank you very much for this tag. I actually had a lot of fun with this. I know I went on a little bit saying, here's where my collection is. Like, I'm kind of going like a clean out to say, everything needs to be neat and tidy. Like, I go on there, trust me and all that. Like, I think I'm at that point where I nearly filled up all these things on that with PS4 games and PS3. But for the most part, this entire shelf here is pretty much all of my anime and manga. that first half of it is like anime and manga, but then after that it's going into games, it's going into my comics, it's going into a bunch of my other like shows and comedy and like a bunch of other stuff. But it's like I am at the point where it's like I need a third bookshelf, but the room's getting cramped now. So yeah. So all I gotta say is Japan, stop giving me series I like and buying multiple volumes of it. Like so yeah, I had fun, and I really would like to see what you guys think in the comment section down below. I had a lot of fun doing this video, and yeah, like I know I don't normally show the manga collection a lot of the time now, but like due to the angle, but it's like I really do like showing it off a lot of the time, and I am very proud of the shelves I've got here. I think like I've really cleaned it up. If you look about my original videos where I had just a tiny little like coffee table like that with just a couple of Bleach volumes and Blue Exorcist volumes and stuff like that, it's like show how far it's come from here. And I have like I'm now caught up with like some of my favorite series. I'm now got big stuff, and obviously I need to make some big space and all that for stuff to come, because I definitely am planning to purchase all of the Berserk volumes at some point in time and all that. And I do want to continue catching up to some of them. I do want to finish off Raid Master at some point. I definitely want to finish those volumes. Berserk will be caught up on. Definitely want to finish Bleach. I think I'm missing like 20 volumes, I think, at the moment, like that, of the current stuff. Missing that, and apart from that, it's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you think about the manga tag? But I'll see you beautiful bastards, though, next time.